Thanks for joining us today at Humless Energy Storage Systems. I'm Eric Lobdell at our Humless demonstration and training wall. This video is to show the functions of the 6 kilowatt Humless universal inverter and the setup and commissioning screen. While entering your settings, the load center for the input and output load breakers and the PV switch should be off at the inverter. Refer to the installation guide for commissioning and settings to match your home system size and needs. The 6 kilowatt Humless Universal offers 6,000 watts of continuous output, can handle larger surge up to a max of 12,000 watts. For larger loads, the 6K Universal can also be placed in parallel up to 6 units, which would equal 36 kilowatts or 36,000 watts of output to loads. For a brief look at the terminals for the input and output, we'll look over here in our wiring box. Here on terminal block 1, all the way to the left, is the AC inputs from utility grid. Right next to it is AC output. This is for critical loads, priority loads. You'll notice the wiring is uniform, just like the USA grid. We've got line 1 is black, line 2 red, neutral, and a common ground across all of them. Okay, this is our generator port right here. If that's available or needed, there is a generator port built in. This is our solar charging. This is MPPT1 positive, MPPT1 negative, MPPT2 positive, MPPT2 negative, and of course the larger amperage wire here, this larger battery cable, positive and negative from the battery bus bar. You can revert to the inverter spec sheet for the voltage range on the MPPTs. The MPPT for the 6 kilowatt can handle up to 7.5 kilowatts of solar per inverter. The voltage range of the PV strings is large. It's 150 volts to 550 volts, allowing for a variety of string sizes. To turn your inverter on, you'll have a 40 amp breaker from the grid AC panel to the inverter. This will wake up the inverter when it gets the voltage. Next, you can put the settings in for how your current installation is designed. For a grid-tied system to net meter with no energy storage, use setting 13. Number 13 is settings for either battery backup, or if you didn't have battery backup, you might have grid tie. In this mode, the system has no batteries and will feed to the grid. The feed to the grid system can also be disabled if ever required. Refer to the manual to use the settings depending on the situation each installation may require. For systems with batteries and energy storage, you will use multiple settings depending on the system size and other requirements at that various installation. Thanks again for joining us here at Humless. Always refer to the installation manuals for more information or contact us at any time at humless.com.